following is a presentation of Yankton Baseball on KYNT, your home team for Yankton Athletics. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Hy-Vee, Dakota Beverage, The Boathouse, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General, Triple Time Rudy's, the UPS Store, First Dakota National Bank, Yankton Medical Clinic, FNBO, Avera, Olson's Pest Technicians, Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance, First Chiropractic Centers, Larry's Heating and Cooling, Dole Distributing, Missouri River Associates, Vision Real Estate, Mason Schramm and the Move Group, MT&RC Smith Insurance, and Vision Care Associates. Now we go live to the field for Yankton Baseball on KYNT.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It's day 2 of the Class A Senior Legion Baseball State Tournament here in Rapid City, and it is an elimination game. And oh, what a difference a year can make. Yankton Post 12 and Harrisburg Post 45 will meet today in the first game of the day. This was the state championship matchup last year for the Legion tournament. One of these teams were the last teams to go home last year. One of them will be the first team to go home this year in 2026. I'm Brayden Butler. Thank you for joining me today for this broadcast. We are broadcasting live from the Fairfield Inn and Suites and Holiday Inn Express broadcast booth. Get great rates and flexible reservation changes by calling either Hotel Direct. This is your Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile in every aisle. Let's talk about how both these teams got to this point here today real quick. And they got here very similar ways, and, well, not ways that either of them are happy about after day one. First game of the day yesterday, Harrisburg Post 45. They fell to Sioux Falls Post 15 West, an 8-0 shutout win for Post 15 in that one. Taking a look back at the stats, Harrisburg was held to just 2 hits as a team. They were out hit 12-2. They were obviously outscored 8-0. Starting on the mound, Schlapko got the start on the mound for Harrisburg. He threw 85 pitches over 4 innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned. Walbrink threw the final 2 innings, threw 42 pitches, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned there. For their 2 hits, they had 1 for Riley and 1 for Wendling, and those were the only hits of the day for Harrisburg. As for Yankton Post 12, they had the largest deficit of the day. It was a 9-0 shutout win for Rapid City Post 320. Post 320 out hit Yankton 13-3, 3 hits as a team, 1 for Carter Boombsmo, 1 for Liam Villanueva, and 1 for Beck Reichen. The bright side of yesterday for Yankton is they managed their arms very well. The only guy not available today is Sam Goki. He threw 45 pitches. He got the start, was handed the loss. 3 innings pitched, gave up 4 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. No strikeouts and 1 walk, but threw only 45 pitches, so he's actually available to come back tomorrow if Yankton would need him. But every other pitcher is available. They threw 3 other pitchers yesterday: Boston Frick, Tate Bestie, and Caden Hunoff. All 3 of them threw 30 or less pitches, so they're available again today. And Beck Reichen did not throw yesterday at all. He is going to get the start today on the mound. We'll see what one of these teams moves on, which one of these teams has to make a trip back east a little earlier than they may have anticipated this year at the Class A Legion State Tournament. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by America's Best Realty. Ready to stop renting and start owning. Whether you're looking to upgrade or buy your first home, America's Best Realty is here to help you unlock the American dream. Call them today at 260-1600. And Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. Going to take our first break here on your Hy-Vee pregame show. Come back in 3 minutes, and we're going to take a look at the bracket as a whole. Your standings review, courtesy of Rhonda Westland State Farm. That's coming up in 3 minutes here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care, whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Your days are busy. Drop-offs, meetings, practice, and then somehow make a healthy dinner. Skip the grocery run and let Hy-Vee help. With Hy-Vee online shopping, you can order your groceries in minutes, choose pickup or delivery, and get back to what matters most. Fresh groceries, great deals, and one less thing on your to-do list. Download the Hy-Vee app or shop online at Hy-Vee.com today. Hy-Vee, making lives easier, healthier, and happier.
Ready to build your next project, but can't get anyone to show up or even give you a quote? Call John Kopp, owner of Kopp Building Innovations. He will show up and he will make sure you are happy with your project. Trust in Kopp Building Innovations. KBI is an authorized WIC builder offering custom solutions. Whether you need a residential garage, an agricultural pole barn, or a commercial building, we will work with you. For more information or to get a quote, visit koppbuildings.com.
At the Bar is Yankton's place to watch the game, any day. With TVs throughout, cold beverages to beat the heat, and a friendly atmosphere that feels like home. Whether you're meeting friends, catching up after work, or cheering on your team, you'll find good company and a seat waiting for you at the Bar. Open every day, you'll always find a familiar face, and there's always something worth watching. You can watch the game anywhere, but the real fans gather at the Bar in downtown Yankton.
Life happens on the road. A rock cracks your windshield, your car slides on ice and hits someone, or someone runs a stop sign and hits you. Hi, I'm Whitney Devine with Midwest Insurance. When things go wrong, you should have an insurance company you can rely on. Travis and I offer auto coverage that keeps you moving forward without the stress. Real protection, real support, real people who pick up the phone. Call us for an appointment, because when life happens, we've got you covered.
I love 1919 root beer. It's the best over a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. My favorite is just ice cold 1919 poured over crunchy ice. It's so refreshing. It's the creamiest root beer ever.
1919 root beer is the perfect treat. Brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients. It's the creamiest, full-bodied, alcohol and caffeine-free draft root beer available. It's a taste tradition since, well, 1919.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN TV. We're live for the South Dakota Legion Baseball State Tournament for Class A. Senior Legion Baseball State Tournament. Yankton Post 12 against Harrisburg Post 45. One of these teams will have their tournament come to an end today. This is an elimination game. It's the first game of day number 2. Now it's closing in on lunchtime back out east in Yankton, but 9:37 a.m. here local time in Rapid City. Let's take a look real quick at day 1 of the tournament. It's your standings review, courtesy of Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let your local State Farm insurance agent, Rhonda Westland, review your coverage to ensure you're getting the best coverage at the best price for your home, auto, or life insurance. First game of the day yesterday, we talked about it a little bit already, but Sioux Falls Post 15, 8-0 shutout win over Harrisburg Post 45. Game 2 of the day yesterday, Brookings, the 5 seed, with an upset over the 4 seed Brandon Valley. Those 4 or 5 matchups are always tricky to predict. But it was Nolan Krogman's day on the mound. 7 innings pitched, gave up just 1 hit to 9 strikeouts, did not issue a walk. Few batters were given free bases on a hit by pitch, but still, not a lot of base runners at all for Brandon Valley yesterday because of Krogman's work on the mound. That's how the Bandits of Post 74 out of Brookings moved on to today's matchup with Rapid City Post 22, who defeated the Watertown Post 17 Arrows last night, 10-2 in the final game of the day. Bad news for fans of any team besides Rapid City Post 22. Wyatt Reeder is back as well. He spent the summer in, I believe, it's a college prep league. He's going to the University of Nebraska, which, as a Husker fan, that sounds good for next year, but as a where I'm at today, not good for anybody here outside of Post 22. He went 2 for 2 with 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and 2 walks yesterday. A lot of 2s in the stat sheet for Wyatt Reeder. Had 3 total bases, had a double in the win. But top to bottom, Post 22 dominated that game yesterday. 13 total hits as a team. McLeod went 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Roberts and Jackson Reeder, both Reeders had great days yesterday. Jackson Reeder also had 2 hits, a run scored, and an RBI. So a lot of things went well for Post 22. Talked about Yankton's game yesterday already against Post 320. That ended 9-0, a loss for Yankton. So looking at today's bracket of games, 2 elimination games and 2 games that just advance you to tomorrow. First game of the day, we always obviously have Harrisburg against Yankton right in front of us, set for a 10 a.m. local time first pitch here in Rapid City, 11 a.m. back home if you're listening in Yankton. Our second game of the day will be an elimination game between the 4-seed Brandon Valley Post 131 and the 10th seed, the Watertown Arrows of Post 17. And then two championship brackets right now. Matchups, Post 320 out of Rapid City takes on Sioux Falls West at 4 p.m. And in the final game of the day, the Post 22 Hard Hats take on Post 74 of Brookings. That's your standings review from Rhonda Westland, State Farm Insurance. We're going to go back to break, but before we do, thanks to a couple sportscaster partners, including Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. They're at 808 West 23rd Street. And Explorers Credit Union. They proudly serve Southeast South Dakota and Northeast Nebraska. Discover the difference with them at explorerscu.com. When we come back in 3 minutes, we're talking stats in focus, some season stats to keep an eye on today. That's in 3 minutes here on KYNT, KYN TV.
The Boathouse is for everyone. They have axe throwing, sports simulators, skee ball, shuffleboard, and darts, plus awesome drinks with lots of cold craft beers, seltzers, wines, and great non-alcoholic options. Try their burgers, pizza, wings, fish, chicken strips, and more. Check out trivia on Tuesdays, free axe throwing tournaments on Wednesdays, and live music on Fridays. Head to the Boathouse in downtown Yankton. Life is better at the Boathouse.
Being wiser means peace of mind, especially when it comes to your home's comfort. Today's heating and cooling systems are advanced with technology designed to work smarter. Peace of mind means knowing the company you call understands that technology and has the experience to get it right. For nearly 80 years, Kaiser Heating and Cooling has been trusted with knowledgeable technicians and a commitment to doing the job right. So be the wiser and go with Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
There's a difference when a convenience store is locally owned, and you feel it the moment you stop at Triple Time Rudy's. You'll get great quality fuel to keep you on the move, plus local and regional favorites like Dimmick Cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner Lockers. It's the kind of place that's convenient and connected to your community. Conveniently located at 17th and Broadway, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling your community.
A local business owner came into the UPS store with a large shipment of products for his online store. While they packed everything securely, he asked if they could also handle the international shipping. The answer? Of course they can. For over 9 years, the UPS store in Yankton has been helping business owners with both their printing and shipping needs. Whether you're sending a package across town or across the globe, they've got you covered. So stop by the UPS store in Yankton and ask about them about their shipping services or current print specials.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN TV. Let's go to your stats in focus now, courtesy of Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. Located at 2701 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton, or over the phone at 605-665-2020. We'll start looking at the stats for Harrisburg Post 45. So take a look at their top three hitters. They got three guys hitting over 300 on the season. It starts at the top of the order at the top of the list with Bryson Esser. He'll wear number 15 today for Post 45. 372 batting average on the season. A 461 on base with a 1.035 OPS. He has 8 doubles, a triple, 3 home runs, 20 RBIs, and 22 runs scored this season. Also up there on the list is number 2, Nick Riley. He's got a 349 batting average on the season for himself, a 1.088 OPS, and I believe a team high 34 RBIs. It is a team high in RBI with 34. Third on the team in hitting is Wendling. That is Madden Wendling. Great name. But Wendling, 339 batting average for him with a 926 OPS. As a team, Harrisburg is hitting 263 as a unit with a 782 OPS. They have 277 total hits, 59 doubles, 10 triples, 16 home runs. They've scored 243 runs this season. As for pitching, I don't have the starting pitcher yet for Harrisburg. So just their team stats as a whole on the year. They have a 5.801 ERA, a 1.964 whip. As a team, a batting average against of 285. They've given up 216 earned runs this season, 220 strikeouts as a unit to 213 walks. As for Yankton, their stats here entering day 2 of the state tournament. We'll start with a couple individual leaders. In the hitting category, Sam Goki tops the charts, 358 batting average for him with a 933 OPS, 33 runs driven in, 30 runs scored. He leads or is tied for the team lead in both of those categories. Very good player, going to be going to Mount Marty next year, staying in Yankton. Right up there with him in the batting average department is Tate Bestie, who was quiet at times during the high school season, really has come alive during the Legion season. A 321 batting average for him, a 440 on-base percentage, 17 runs driven in, 22 runs scored. He's stolen a couple bases as well, 4th most on the team with 8. There are now 3 different Yankton players in double figures for steals. Beck Reichen got his 10th steal of the season yesterday. Brennan Gilmore has 11, and Carter Boomsma a team high with 25. Team stats in the batter's box for Yankton. They're hitting at a 271 average with a 751 OPS. They've scored 213 runs on the season. They have, as a unit, 67 stolen bases, and they're at a success rate of just under 90% on steals. As for pitching, it will be Beck Reichen on the mound to start things today for Yankton. 43 innings pitched for him across 8 games, including 7 starts. He has a 7-1 record in his 8 appearances. He's given up 29 hits this season, 5 runs, but only 1 of them earned, 40 strikeouts to 9 walks. He has a .163 ERA, a .884 whip, and a .188 batting average against. Beck Reichen has been one of the most dominant pitchers in the state this season for Yankton. That's your stats in focus, courtesy of Vision Care Associates. And Beck Reichen, also going to be your key player of the game, courtesy of Missouri River Associates. Their office is local. They know your name, and your home, auto, and family are important to them. For those stats just mentioned and the fact that the pitcher on the mound, you need a good performance from him if you want to get back out on top here in the state tournament. We're going to go back to break here on KYNT and KYN TV. We're going to come back, a quicker break this time, just 90 seconds, and then we're going to come back and keep things rolling here on your Hy-Vee pregame show. 90 seconds, and we're back from Rapid City.
At Masada, we believe in giving back to the communities that have helped us grow. That's why we're proud to support local schools, youth programs, community events, and organizations throughout the region. We don't just work here, we live here, raise our families here, and invest here. Be part of something bigger, built on community, powered by people. Apply today at masadainc.com/careers.
Masada Manufacturing, unlock your future and rock with us.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Life doesn't slow down for injuries, and neither should your care. With Yankton Medical Clinic Orthopedic Walk-In Care, you can be seen quickly, Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. No referrals, no long waits, just experienced, highly trained surgeons ready to help you heal and get back to what you love. And because we live right here in Yankton, your care stays close to home. I'm Dr. Jeremy Kudera, orthopedic surgeon with Yankton Medical Clinic. I'm proud to call Yankton home. We're your orthopedic team, and we're here for you.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's your Hy-Vee pregame show. Give a shout out to our fans of the game, courtesy of Triple Time Rudy's. Whether you're traveling to a home or an away game, be sure to fill up at Triple Time Rudy's. They're at 1606 Broadway Avenue in Yankton. Good crowd on hand already. Early morning crowd here in Rapid City, but they're ready for some great baseball between Yankton and Harrisburg. Your umpires of the game, courtesy of the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the diamond. I actually have a list for you for the umpires today. Behind the plate will be John Whitcraft. At first base will be Terry Lundeen. And at third base will be Don Johnson today for game number 1 of day number 2. First pitch from the Boathouse coming up shortly. They're announcing the starting lineups right now, courtesy of First Chiropractic Centers, making life better one adjustment at a time. I do have the starters for Yankton for everybody at home. We'll get those pulled up in just a moment for you. And then we'll go to your keys to the game after that. But your starters today for Yankton post 12, batting first and on the mound is Beck Reichen. Batting second, playing third base, will be Sam Goki. Batting third, the right fielder, Easton Fieser. Cleanup man playing second base, Simon Kampshoff. Batting fifth behind the dish will be Gavin Johnson. Batting sixth, playing first base, Liam Villanueva. Batting seventh, playing center field, Tate Bestie. Batting eighth, playing left field, Carter Boomsma. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, will be Jackson Kudera. Available off the bench for Yankton today, Brennan Gilmore, Isaac Sirk, Christian Weir, Will Sager, Boston Frick, Caden Hunoff, Chase Cooley, Ryan Turner, and Cash Llewellyn.
Batting ninth, shortstop, number 4, Jackson Kudera.
That'll be your starting lineups for Yankton, courtesy of First Chiropractic Centers. Once again, making life better one adjustment at a time. I only have the last names available for Harrisburg right now, so we're going to kind of just switch back and forth here between a roster page I have pulled up and the actual starting lineup and get you their starters today. Starting, they're about to do the national anthem here on KYNT and KYN-TV. So I'll have those starters for you when we come back officially for Harrisburg Post 45. We're going to come back in a couple minutes and keep things rolling, and we'll have your first pitch, courtesy of the Boathouse, momentarily. Back after this on KYNT, KYN-TV.
As a business owner, you want a bank that understands where you want to take your business and how to enhance your ability to take it there. FNBO Free Business Checking offers that flexibility and convenience so you can manage and grow your business. Unlimited transactions, free online banking and bill pay, mobile deposits and alerts, and no minimum balance, no maintenance fees, and no returned items fees. FNBO Free Business Checking, simplicity and essential solutions for businesses big and small. Member FDIC.
In Yankton, community means everything, and at Wilson Trailer, it's the heart of what they do. They're more than manufacturers, they're your neighbors. From sponsoring the Bucks and Gazelles to supporting the next generation of farmers and builders, they're proud to give back to the place they call home. For over a century, Wilson Trailer has stood strong, steady, and rooted in community. Because when Yankton thrives, we all move forward. Wilson Trailer in Yankton. Learn more at wilsontrailer.com.
Whether you're getting close to retirement or already there, the goal isn't just a plan. It's helping you feel more informed and organized across your financial life. I'm Adam Walter with North Rock. At North Rock, we take a personal office approach, helping coordinate investment strategy, tax planning, insurance, and estate consideration. It's not just about managing money. It's about helping you make decisions across everything that matters. If you're looking for a more connected, relationship-driven approach to your finances, let's start a conversation. Search Adam Walter with North Rock or visit northrockvantage.com.
North Rock Partners LLC is an investment advisor registered with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Registration does not imply a certain level of skill or training.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
In nearly every family's lineage, there's a tie to agriculture. It's a legacy reflected in how we raise our kids, help our neighbors, and respect what we have. Farmers Union Insurance was built on that legacy. And while our roots are in agriculture, our protection has grown to include home, auto, business, health, and life. Protect your legacy. Farmers Union Insurance.
Have a craving for wings or delicious burgers or pivo fries? Come sink your teeth into the mouth-watering burgers and wings at Checkers Sports Bar and Grill in Yankton. With a menu that's flavor frenzy, there's something for every fan. Grab your friends, bring your family, and head down to Checkers. Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite spot for food, friends, and sports. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Your game days belong at Checkers.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN TV. Let's talk about how Harrisburg will come to the plate to lead things off in this one. Batting leadoff, playing center field, will be Andrew Dirks. Batting second, the designated hitter, will be number 10, Noah Rutten. Batting third, the left fielder, number 15, Bryson Esser. Batting cleanup, the third baseman, number 2, Nick Riley. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 4, Griffin Schlopkall. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 11, Wyatt Witwicky. Batting seventh, the catcher. That'll be number 3, Dalton Windling. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 8, Madden Windling. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 17, Jackson Rossler. On the mound today, the pitcher, number 13, will be Rylan Cody for Harrisburg. Beck Reichen gets the start things off for Yankton. Keys to the game today, courtesy of Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. You got to flush out whatever happened yesterday. Yankton they couldn't get outs out in the field. Rapid City Post 320 was able to score in all but one inning yesterday, and they just could not crack the code that was Eschmeyer on the mound for Post 320. So you got to just flush yesterday out, come out today with a fresh slate. This is now like the high school state tournament, where it's one and done. There is no more tomorrow for Rocky. For any Rocky fans out there. Just got to play clean, you got to play smart, you got to play discipline for Yankton today. First pitch, courtesy of the Boathouse. On its way momentarily, Beck Reichen on the mound. Andrew Dirks steps into the left-handed batter's box to lead things off. First pitch from Reichen is in there for strike one. I'm indoors today, was outdoors yesterday, but the booth moves with me. The booth is not stationary. Wherever I am, that is your Fairfield Inn & Suites and Holiday Inn Express broadcast booth. Great rates and flexible reservation changes by calling either hotel direct. Second pitch of the game is a strike as well from Beck Reichen. Finds himself ahead in the count, 2-0-2 here on Dirks. That one in and out of the glove of Gavin Johnson, but the first ball of the at-bat. Reichen taking his time on the mound here after pretty rapid fire through the first 3 pitches. Now lets it go. Ground ball back up the middle. Scooped up at short by Kudera over to first in time to Villanueva. A 6-3 put out is how we get things rolling here on a warm Wednesday morning. With Dirks retired, that's going to bring up Rutten to the plate now. Esser steps into the on-deck circle. This is Noah Rutten. First righty Reichen will face today. First pitch. Misses the zone for a ball. 1-0 count. The 1-0 from Reichen. Ground ball left side of the infield. Kudera is going to get called into the action again across the diamond. Scoop it first. Could not glove it. It one-hopped on Liam Villanueva there. Kudera didn't get as much on it as he wanted. So it will be an infield base hit officially. They rule it a base hit. First of the game for Harrisburg as Noah Rutten stands on first base. Esser now coming to the plate, and he's the team leader in batting average this season. Bryson Esser. Nick Riley in the on-deck circle, also a very talented batter. First pitch to Esser in there for strike one from Reichen. 0-1 count here to the third batter Beck has faced. Top of inning number one, still 0-0. We're just getting going. First pitch time was 9:57 a.m. local time here in Rapid City. 10:57 for everybody listening back home. Esser slaps this one into center field. It's going to be another base knock for Harrisburg. Runners move station to station. That's going to put 2 on now for post 45, and that brings Riley to the plate. Riley, the right-handed hitter here for Harrisburg.
Number 2, Nick Riley.
Batting third in the lineup is Nick Riley. And he got a piece of it, but right back into the glove of Johnson behind the plate. It's the 10th pitch of the game for Beckreichen here early on. Reichen fires home. This one into left field for a base hit. Boomsma up with it in left. There's going to be a play at the plate here. No, too tall for Sam Goki. It's an RBI single for Nick Riley, and Harrisburg on the board in a hurry. Shades of last night already for post 12. Rapid City post 320 was able to put 3 on the board in the top of the first yesterday. Trying to avoid that here as Harrisburg goes on top 1-0.
Second baseman, number 4, Griffin Schlapkohl.
Here's Griffin Schlapkohl to the plate. The 5th hitter in the lineup today. There's number 4 on his back. First pitch he sees from Reichen. Misses the zone for a ball. Reichen comes set for the 1-0. 2 runners on. They're on first and second after that RBI single from Nick Riley a few moments ago. Ground ball up the middle. In and out of the glove of Simon Kampshoff at second base. They're going to send the runner home from second as well. It's a 2-0 lead for Harrisburg. Tough play. Kampshoff dove to his right, and it went off the edge of his glove into center field. That's a base knock and another RBI for Harrisburg. This one belonging to Schlapkohl, and there's already going to be a mound visit here, breaking the action courtesy of Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Be the wiser, go with Kaiser. It's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. Drew Lawrence trying to steady the ship with his guys right now. Yankton knows what they can do out there in the field, but it does feel like deja vu from yesterday. There's 1 out, there's 2 runners on, there's 2 runs already across home plate. 4 hits already on the board for Harrisburg, as Wyatt Witwicky comes to the plate now. First pitch was a strike. Second pitch swung through by Witwicky, so it's an 0-2 count now from Reichen. Double play ball to get out of the inning would be nice for Yankton. Reichen, I think, has all the focus on punching out the batter, and he will. Gets Witwicky to swing through that one. Two runners on now with 2 down in the inning.
Catcher number 3, Dalton Windling.
Dalton Windling will come to the plate, the 7 hitter in the lineup. Madden Windling stands in the on-deck circle. And Windling pops this one up into center field. Tate Bestie gets underneath of it and gloves it for the out to stop the damage. 2 runners get stranded on, but 2 do cross home plate. Yankton finds themselves down for the 2nd day in a row after the top of the first. Harrisburg leads 2-0. This inning break courtesy of Avera. We're back from Rapid City in 1 minute here on KYNT and KYN TV.
Need custom clothing for your team, fundraiser, business, or event? Let JJ Benji's make it easy. Forget about taking orders, collecting money, and handing out shirts yourself. JJ Benji's handles everything for you. They create a custom online store with the merchandise you want to offer. Items are ordered and paid for online, and JJ Benji's ships the items directly to them. All you have to do is share the link or QR code. That's it. Contact JJ Benji's in Yankton to learn more about it.
KYNT, Yankton, FM 1021 and AM 1450, Yankton's home team.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT.
Call 605-653-4860 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs.
I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
If you want any more proof that things have not gone according to plan early doors for either day so far for Yankton Post 12, 2 earned runs credited against Beck Reichen in that first inning alone. He had given up 1 earned run all season. There's something in the air right now. Yankton not playing up to the expectations they have for themselves, but there's plenty of time to bounce back. 2-0 lead is not insurmountable, especially when you're entering just the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Reichen, Goki, and Fieser, your 3-batter minimum. They'll be 1, 2, 3 in the order. Camp Schaff, if it gets to him, he's the cleanup man.
Leading off the bottom of the first for Yankton, pitcher number 2, Beck Reichen.
Beck Reichen, with a chance to help himself, led off yesterday's game with a single, was eventually stranded on the base paths in the bottom of the first, but would love to start things off similar today and swings through strike 1 here. Here's the 0-1 home. That one inside for a ball. Almost clipped Reichen there. After this initial at-bat, we'll take a look at the starters' numbers for Harrisburg on the season. This is Rylan Cody on the mound for Harrisburg. That one fouled off, make it a 1-2 count. They use that one high for Cody. Make it 2-2. Cody, not the largest sample size on the team, but some good numbers. He's got 24 2/3 innings pitched, a 2.270 ERA, a 1.176 whip, and a batting average against of 209, despite only throwing 24 2/3 innings, which is the 6th most on the team. He's appeared in 7 games, including 5 starts. Full count here to lead things off for Beck Reichen. Cody kicks and deals. Reichen sends this one into center field. Center fielder's getting on his horse. Second baseman dropping back for it as well. It drops perfectly between the two. Beck Reichen with a well-placed base knock, starting today just as he did yesterday with a leadoff single in the bottom of the first. Cody's got a good win-loss record on the mound as well. He's 3-1. I know modern baseball thinking wins aren't really a pitcher's stat anymore. Goki pops this one up down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but that one is out of play, foul.
Don't forget, all foul balls can be returned to the ticket booth for a $1 reward. Thanks to Veterans Plumbing, who is helping us out with this throughout the course of the tournament.
Oh, 1 count to Goki after that foul ball. And he takes ball 1 there. So 1-1 count now to Yankton's two-hitter on the day. Goki plying his trade over at third base after starting the game on the mound yesterday. That one high for another ball. 2-1 count now to Goki. Cody working out of the stretch here with Reichen leading off of first. Cody not paying much mind to Reichen over at first base. Beck does have the 3rd most steals on the team for Yankton this season. Got his 10th of the year yesterday. As another one misses the zone for Cody. That's a 3-1 count now to Goki. Goki rips this one down the third base line, up with it in time, gets the lead runner at second, throw to first, not in time. So a 5-4 fielder's choice. Goki replaces Riken on first base, but Harrisburg gets their first out of the inning. That's going to bring up the powerful lefty of Easton Fieser to the plate now.
Fielder's choice brings up right fielder number 5, Easton Fieser.
Fieser stands very far back in the box. His rear foot isn't even in the box. It's on the white line. Harrisburg leads Yankton 2-0 here, bottom of the first. Fieser trying to find a gap, but takes strike one. Way too early in the game to be desperate for anything, but Fieser is a guy who has some game-changing pop in the bat, but he finds himself down on the count 0-2. He's going to have to choke up on that bat and protect a little bit here. The 0-2 home. That one misses low for a ball. Good eye from Fieser on that one. Makes sense he's got a good eye, given the family business. Cody with the 1-2. Swung on and missed that time from Fieser. Good bite on that one from Cody for the punch out. That's going to bring the cleanup man, Simon Kampshoff, to the plate in a 2-out situation. One runner on first in the form of Sam Goki.
Simon Kampshoff.
Rylan Cody coming set on the mound for Harrisburg. Gavin Johnson has the leg guards on in the on-deck circle with 2 outs. So he takes his practice swings, but first pitch strike past Kampshoff there from Cody. Coming into today's game, the strikeout to walk-in ratio was 2-1 for Cody on the season. 20 strikeouts to 10 walks. With just over 20 innings pitched, he was averaging a walk in basically every other inning. That might be the one knock he got against him in his stats, but we've seen him get into a couple trouble counts. But so far, he's been able to work out of him in the bottom of the first. Here's the 1-1 from Cody after that last pitch missed for a ball to Kampshoff. That's strike 2. Between Fieser and Kampshoff, Cody's really been peppering the zone, getting hitters behind in the count. See how Kampshoff takes his approach here in a 1-2. Cody fires home. Runner takes off for second, and it hit Kampshoff. So he'll wear that one down the first base line. Goki would have been a closer play at second if it hadn't hit him, but Goki was taking off. He's safe at second base. 2 runners on now for Gavin Johnson, the catcher. If he's able to find a gap, he's got a man in scoring position in Sam Goki over at second base. Meeting on the mound between Rylan Cody and his catcher. 2-0, your official score line here on your SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. SWAT Chiropractic, the go-to place for specialized wellness and therapy. 2-0. Harrisburg playing with a lead here, but Johnson can cut into that lead if he's able to find a gap and push Goki home from second base. First pitch misses the zone for a ball to Johnson. Gavin gets on. Liam Villanueva waits in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-0. Chop left side of the infield. Third baseman will just go to the closest bag and get the force out. 5 unassisted on the fielder's choice to end the first inning. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. 2 men get left on base for Yankton. They trail 2-0 as we head to the top of the second. This inning break courtesy of Avera. We're back in 1 minute here on KYNT, KYN TV.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
The warmer months can be wonderful times that allow for plenty of fun outdoors. However, while you may be enjoying the outside time, pests and insects may be trying to find their way inside. Eliminating a pest infestation and ensuring they don't return can be tough to do on your own, but with Olson's Pest Technicians by your side, you can rest assured you're fully protected. Locally owned and operated since 1966, Olson's Pest Technicians provides reliable pest control services to residential and commercial properties. Visit 800KILBugs.com.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Becker Eichen looks to steady the ship for Yankton. Harrisburg was able to plate 2 in the first inning. We'll see what they can do in the top of the second here. Looking at who's due up here this half inning for Harrisburg post 45. They try to increase their lead. It will be the 8-hitter and number 8, Madden Wendling, to lead things off. Rosler, the right fielder, will bat second, and then back to the top of the order with the center fielder, Andrew Dirks.
For Harrisburg in the top of the second,
Wendling.
Number 8, Madden Wendling.
Wendling batting from the left-handed batter's box here for Harrisburg. And first pitch swinging, fouled. That one almost hit the light tower here down the left field line. Actually goes off of the Army National Guard tent over over down the left field line, and one of the guys over there threw up his hands, jokingly, obviously. That one misses outside, maybe a little high as well for a ball. 1-1 count now from Becker Eichen. It's 8-9-1 due up in the Harrisburg order. Top of inning number 2. They lead 2-0. They'd love to add to that, but Wendling now down on the count 1-2. Here's the 1-2 from Reichen. Outside, didn't miss by much given the reaction of Yankton's dugout. The 2-2 fouled into Yankton's dugout by Wendling. Everybody is okay down there. Here's the 2-2 from Reichen, fouled off again. We'll have another 2-2. A backhand in foul territory by Sam Goki, and he popped up like he was going to launch it across the diamond still, but actually, no, he was looking to throw it back to Becker Eichen, but Reichen had already gotten a new ball. This one, once again down the left field line, playable for Carter Boomsma along the fence, and he thought about jumping the fence to try to get that one out of play. There's a lot less space in foul territory here than there is over at Riverside Field in Yankton. If Post 12 was playing at home, Boomsma might have been able to track that one down, but not a lot of space between the foul line and the fence. Here's the 2-2 again from Reichen. Another foul ball. Wendling has pushed all these down the left field line so far in one way or another. So he's just a little late getting the head of the bat around. See if he shortens his stride here. Another 2-2. Misses the zone. 3-2. Late getting the bat around too. You can also look at that as more protection cuts than trying to put anything really in play. It's worked the count back full for Wendling. Another foul ball. You guessed it, down the left field line. Wendling, the lefty. has pushed every foul ball so far to the opposite side of the field. Here's another payoff pitch from Reichen. This one back up the middle. Reichen knocked it down. It becomes a slow roller for Kampschoff and able just to beat the runner at first. A 4-3 putout, Kampschoff to Villanueva. Windling almost beat that one down the first base line, but the first batter is retired to start the top of the second inning. And that's going to bring up the 9-hitter today for Harrisburg, Ian Rosler.
Right fielder number 17, Jackson Raisler.
Raisler, excuse me. Had his name wrong. Jackson Raisler at the plate. That first pitch bounces in front of the plate and gets past Gavin Johnson, but nobody on, so no harm, no foul outside of ball one. Here's the 1-0 from Reichen, fouled off by Raisler. Pushes the count to 1-1. Talked about it a little earlier on, but just unexpected so far. Beck Reichen coming into today's game had given up 5 runs all year, and only one of them credited as an earned run. He gave up 2 earned runs on the top of the first. Eerily similar to yesterday's matchup between Yankton and Rapid City post 320, where Sam Goku has been dominant all season, gave up a 3 spot on the top of the first, but didn't matter if you threw prime Randy Johnson yesterday. Rapid City post 320 was getting hits and getting on base. They were exceptional. Full count now from Reichen. Raisler's done a good job working this thing back full. Into the windup, the 3-2. Slapped into right field. Fieser giving chase, but that's foul down the right field line, out of play. Full count, we'll do it again here from Rapid City. Reichen working from the left side of the rubber here. Gets him to swing at that one, and it's a punch out. I felt half-hearted on that cut. 2 up, 2 down to start the second inning, but now back to the top of the order for Harrisburg. As post 45 was able to use the top of the order to their advantage, scoring 2 runs back in the first inning. Harrisburg recorded 4 straight hits at one point in that first inning, but none of them belonged to their leadoff man, and Andrew Dirks. He was retired to start things off. It's a 1-0 count to him as he takes ball 1. Make that one a strike, so a 1-1 count now to Dirks. But looking at who's due up for Harrisburg, as that one's outside for a ball, 2-1. But due up for Harrisburg, you got Rutten, Esser, Riley, and Schlapkohl, who all had hits in that first inning. Rutten and Esser both scored runs. Riley and Schlapkohl both drove them in. We'll see how that part of the order does their second time through, whether it starts with 2 outs in the bottom and the top of the second, or if that has to wait to the top of the third, as Reichen has now worked a 2-2 count here on Dirks. And that one outside, ball 3. Full count now to Andrew Dirks, the center fielder. Swung on and missed. Reichen pumps it by him. 3 up, 3 down after 2 runs come across in the top of the first. Nothing in the top of the second. No hits, no runs, no errors, nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the second inning in a 2-0 ball game. That scoreboard update courtesy of SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab. Inning break from Avera. We're back in 1 minute here on KYNT, KYN TV.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury,
check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet.
From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Do you struggle with dry contacts? At Vision Care Associates, we have a great option. Infused contact lenses by Bosch & Lomb. Infused lenses are designed to ensure that your eyes stay hydrated and irritation-free, even after a full day of wear. Our doctors specialize in fitting these lenses for maximum comfort and optimal vision. Schedule your consultation and experience the all-day comfort and crisp, clear vision you deserve.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Back to live action here for the bottom of inning number 2. It will be Liam Villanueva leading things off for Yankton. Tate Bestie waits in the on-deck circle. Rylan Cody into his second inning of work, and that one is going to clip him. Villanueva gets on first base, and that's the loudest Yankton's dugout's been all week so far. Trying to come alive here in the bottom of the second. They've been held scoreless for 8 innings of the state tournament so far. Shutout yesterday against Post 320 of Rapid City. And obviously held scoreless in the first inning here today. Tate Bestie has been swinging the bat really well, especially late on in the season. He's got a chance to move Liam Villanueva around the base paths here. There's a mound visit, just a conversation between pitcher and catcher. Didn't even get a chance to get you your 3-batter minimum before Villanueva was able to get on first base. But Villanueva now on first. Bestie at the plate. Carter Boomsma steps into the on-deck circle, which puts the 9-hitter Jackson Kudera in the hole. Bestie tries to lay down a bunt down the left line. It does get down over to first base in time, but it advances the runner. Yankton working small ball is when they were at their best in the regular season. Bestie's bunt does a job and puts Villanueva into scoring position for Carter Boomsma. There's a potential for them to bunt again with how much speed Boomsma has out on the base paths. Harrisburg has to be ready for it. Rylan Cody comes set on the mound. Runner in scoring position. Not the first time Yankton's had a runner in scoring position tonight. Boomsma slaps it foul just near the third base dugout. Too far out in front of that one for Boomsma. Boomsma's got electric speed on the base paths. 67 steals as a team this season. Boomsma has over a third of them. Takes strike 2 there, though. Cody set for the 0-2 home. Checking the lead runner at second in Villanueva. Now he'll rock and fire. Boomsma foul. Lifts this one out of play down the right field line this time. So foul ball to the left, foul ball to his right. See if he can meet in the middle and put one in play here in an 0-2 count. Wide stance for Boomsma as well. The 0-2 high. Boomsma had to duck out of the way there and got the bat down as well. You don't see it often, but every now and then they don't get that bat down quick enough and foul a ball off, even though they're ducking for a ball over their head. It's a 1-2 count now from Cody. Villanueva leads off a second. He was put on the base paths via a hit by pitch. Then moved to second on a bunt from Tate Bestie. Another ball to Boomsma. He's worked the count back to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 from Cody. Swung on and missed. Boomsma a little underneath that one for strike 3. Second out of the inning. That's going to bring Jackson Kudera, the 9-hitter, to the plate. Top of the order, Beck Reichen waits in the on-deck circle.
Shortstop number 4, Jackson Kudera.
Kudera takes strike 1 there. Just trying to get a feel. His first time at the plate today, taking on Cody. Cody comes set for the 0-1. He'll fire home, leave it high for a ball. 1-1 count now. Thank you for joining us today, KYNT, KYN-TV. If you're listening over the radio, 1021 FM, AM 1450. I am Brayden Butler. Appreciate you taking time to enjoy some Yankton baseball here today. Here's the 1-1. Kudera into right field. That's going to drop for a base knock. Shallow, though, so they're going to hold Liam Villanueva at third. Runners at the corners with 2 down. And Beck Reichen with an opportunity to help himself on the mound as he can drive in Yankton's first run of the game with a base hit here. Be their first run of the tournament.
The Yankton leadoff man, number 2, pitcher Beck Reichen.
They say defense wins championships. Well, in the 4 games yesterday, the winning teams held the losing teams to a combined 2 runs, and both of them belong to Watertown. Slapped right over to third base, over to first, in and out of the glove, but able to recover. Tough play there at first base. Good recovery from Mendeling, and that will end the inning. The 2-out threat does not come to pass for Yankton. They still trail 2-0 with 2 runners stranded on. We're back in 1 minute after this inning break, courtesy of Avera. This is Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYN-TV. We're back in 60 seconds.
At H&H Roofing, we don't just fix roofs, we protect families. We're family-owned, locally operated, and dedicated to keeping our community safe and dry. Every nail, every shingle, every handshake, it all matters to us. From repairs to full roof replacements, we treat every home like it's our own. Because when your home is secure, we feel secure. For honest work and dependable results, trust the local team that cares. Call H&H Roofing in Yankton today. We've got you covered.
The Sherco exclusive SureLink wireless remote system features the most advanced industrial Bluetooth technology and best-in-class express operation. Operate any Sherco electric product with the SureLink Pro and EZR remotes or with your smartphone using the SureLink app. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Yankton trails 2-0 after 2 innings here at Harrisburg post 45. The Tigers put 2 runs on the board in the top of the first, but were scoreless. And actually went 1-2-3 in the second inning. Eerily similar to yesterday so far, where Yankton gave up multiple runs in the first inning, and they were able to go 1-2-3 to start through the second inning. And the third inning starts with a base knock for Harrisburg. The 2-3-4-5 hitters now for Harrisburg are combined 5 for 5.
Left fielder number 15, Bryson Esser.
After that single there to lead things off. Bryson Esser comes to the plate now. He'll look to keep the momentum rolling for this part of the lineup. That is Rutten now at first base, the designated hitter with his leadoff single. Rutten and Esser are the 2 guys who have scored runs today for Harrisburg. They've both been driven in by Riley and Schlapkohl, who are on deck and in the hole. Here's the 1-0 from Reichen, swung through there by Esser. Reichen set on the mound for the 1-1. Chopper left side of the infield, bounces over Sam Goki. Kudera is able to get it deep in the hole, but there's not really a play at first. Bouncing ball just over the outstretched glove of Sam Goki as he dived to his left. And back-to-back singles here have 2 runners on. Harrisburg has 2 runs now on 6 hits. And it's just the top of the third inning. And now the 2-3-4-5 hitters, a combined 6 for 6 for Harrisburg. This has been a nightmare part of the order for Yankton. You look at the rest of the lineup, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the leadoff man. None of them have a hit so far. It's been 2, 3, 4, 5 so far for Harrisburg. That one fouled off to make it an 0-2 count now. Reichen ahead in the count with 2 strikes. Rutten leads off a second. Esser leads off a first, and Reichen going to step off here and reconvene. 0-2 count, nobody out. Nick Riley at the plate. Drove in a run in his first at-bat. I need to protect an 0-2 count here, and he can't get a piece of that one. Swings through it for strike 3. Riley is retired. That'll bring up Griffin Schlapkohl.
Now batting second baseman number 4, Griffin Schlapkohl.
Schlapkohl also drove in a run back in the first inning. He drove in Esser, who now stands at first. And he sends this one out to left center field. Bestie on his horse giving chase. It is down. It is off the wall. And Schlapkohl might bring in 2 more. It's going to be a 2 RBI triple for Griffin Schlapkohl. Great piece of hitting here for Harrisburg. 4 runs now in the first 3 innings. Yankton's down 4-0. This is a situation that Yankton has never been in with Beck Reichen on the mound this Senior Legion season. Only 5 runs had come across the plate all year with Beck Reichen on the mound before the state tournament. Only 1 of those earned. Yankton finds themselves down 4-0 in the top of the third. Runner on third base as well, as that was a 2 RBI triple from Griffin Schlapkohl. That one gets past the glove of Johnson behind the plate. Schlapkohl heading home from third. Another run scores for Harrisburg. They lead 5-0 in the top of the third. That one misses the zone for Reichen. It's a 2-1 count now. Make it 3-1. That one can't find a home either. 3-1 count from Reichen as Yankton trails Harrisburg 5-0. It really does feel like I'm watching a rerun of yesterday's game, and that's not good news for Yankton. Multiple runs in the first inning, a 1-2-3 second inning, and then multiple runs in the third inning. That one fouled off, make it a full count at 3-2. Got to check on the home plate umpire there as well. That was fouled off of his mask. That's John Whitcraft behind the plate. Seems to be okay. Here's Reichen with the payoff pitch, and it's a walk. Puts another runner on with 1 out here for Harrisburg in the top of inning number 3.
Catcher number 3, Dalton Wendling.
Wendling now at the plate. Wendling, excuse me. Dalton Wendling sends this one to right center field. Fieser working his way underneath of it. He calls off Bestie to glove it with the left hand for out number 2. That is Witwicky at first base. He just drew the walk. Dalton Windling retired. That brings Madden Windling to the plate now, the 8-hitter and the first baseman for Harrisburg.
First baseman number 8, Madden Windling.
First pitch to Windling is a ball, so a 1-0 count now. Slap back up the middle by Windling, scooped up by Kudera, steps on second base, over to first. They turned two when they didn't have to, but good practice, I guess. That does end the inning, but not before 3 Harrisburg Tigers come across home plate for post 45. Yankton now trails 5-0 on your SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. We're back in 1 minute after this inning break from Avera as Yankton looks to cut into this deficit.
When you make the right decision, it feels good. Like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision too. That's why State Farm agent Rhonda Westland is right here in Yankton to help you select the right protection at the right price. Rhonda will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Feeling drained isn't always about sleep or motivation. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. When your body is stiff, tense, or moving poorly, everyday tasks can take more effort than they should. When spinal joints aren't moving well, other areas often compensate. Regular chiropractic care helps improve mobility and reduce tension patterns that keep your body on high alert. Start feeling better with a call to First Chiropractic Centers with offices in Yankton, Hardington, Tyndall, and Wagner, inspiring and empowering others to healthier living.
Welcome back here on KYNT, KYN-TV. Yankton trails 5-0 here as we head to the bottom of inning number 3. Eerily similar situation to what we saw yesterday, where Yankton gives up multiple runs in the first and third innings and just never was able to recover. Ended up in a 9-0 loss to post 320 of Rapid City. We'll see if Sam Goki can change that tune here for Yankton. He takes ball 1 from Rylan Cody into his third inning of work on the mound. Goki fouls that second pitch off into his own dugout, but everybody's okay down there. He doesn't need all 5 runs in 1 inning, but they'd love to start piecing away at this, and this might be the way to do it. Fair ball. It bounces awkwardly off the third baseman as he dove near the line, and Goki's on to lead things off. Infield single for Sam Goki. Puts a runner on with nobody out, and Easton Fieser stepping up to the plate.
Right fielder number 5, Easton Fieser.
And Fieser slaps one immediately down the right field line, but too much pull on that one. Sounded like a gunshot off the bat, but foul. Oh, 1 count here for Easton Fieser now. And this one down the left field line. It'll be fair. It's going to drop and kick into the corner. They're sending Goki to third. They might send him all the way home. It will be an RBI double for Easton Fieser. The first run of the tournament for Yankton post 12 comes in the bottom of the third on day 2. Better late than never for Yankton. The first step of what they hope to be many in coming back in this game. They trail 5-1 now on your SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard.
Second baseman number 10, Simon Campshaw.
Simon Campshaw with another quick opportunity to put another run across as Fieser leads off a second base in scoring position for post 12. And this one pulled foul. 0-1 count to Campshaw to start things off. And Simon Kampshoff's been a player that's loved a tournament format this summer. Between the Lewis and Clark Classic, the Dakota Classic, and the Gopher Classic, he's hit very well on all three of them. The drives this one out to deep left field, but this will be gloved near the warning track. Feeser puts the brakes on and goes back to second base as well. First out of the inning. That's going to bring Gavin Johnson to the plate. One out with a runner on. There's going to be a conference on the mound between pitcher and catcher. Windling and Cody talking strategy. Double play ball is off the table to end the inning. Well, the traditional double play ball. As the lead runner stands at second base. Gavin Johnson with a big opportunity here for Yankton post 12. Cody taking a long time here getting the signal from his catcher. Cody comes set, checks the lead runner at second, and Feeser now fires home. Misses the zone low for a ball. Back pick opportunity to second base. Don't see that tried very often. Not in time, but they're trying to keep Feeser close to that bag. Every run right now is crucial as Harrisburg holds on to a 4-run lead here, bottom of the third inning. 5-1 your score here on day 2 of the state tournament. The 1-0 sent into left field. This one's going to toe the line, but just foul. Couldn't have been more than half a foot wide of the left field line. And that would have scored Easton Feeser if it dropped fair. Very similar to the ball Feeser just hit down the left field line that kicked into the corner to score Goki. One count now to Johnson from Cody. Feeser leads off a second. Cody gives him a glance, now fires home. Johnson, this one on the ground to the shortstop, up with it in time to first base, but they do advance the runner to third. Second run of the game, 90 feet away for Yankton with 2 down. Liam Villanueva stepping up to the plate.
First baseman number 12, Liam Villanueva.
Another future college athlete for Yankton, but he'll be on the football field for Mount Marty University. As the ball gets away from the catcher, Feeser coming home from third. He slides in safely. 2 runs in the bottom of the third inning. Cut the deficit from 5 to 3 here in Rapid City. Yankton refusing to go quietly into the mid-morning here in Rapid City. Two-0 count now to Villanueva as that one missed for a ball as well. Here's Cody with the 2-0. High that time. Villanueva's worked a 3-0 count and most likely will be taken all the way here with 2 outs. Tate Bestie waits in the on-deck circle. And Villanueva takes that one for the first strike of the at-bat. 3-1 count. Villanueva gets a piece of that one, but out of play. So from 3-0 to 3-2, Cody's worked it back to a full count here. The payoff pitch. Strike 3 called. Villanueva is sat down, but Yankton gets a couple pieces back on Harrisburg. Now 5-2 your score. Post 12 trails by 3 as we head to the top of the 4th. We're back in 1 minute after this inning break from Avera here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
Change can be exciting, especially when the people you trust are still taking care of you. Larry's Heating and Cooling is now Larry's Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. but you'll still see the same familiar faces, receive the same dependable service, and count on the same experienced team that's been serving families in the Yankton area for years. And the good news? Well, we've added plumbing. Our skilled plumbers are ready to help with scheduled appointment times, not just a time window. Larry's Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Yankton, Vermilion, and the surrounding area.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, they believe you should understand your dental health, not just receive it. They'll show you your x-rays and photos, explain the why behind any treatment, and make sure you feel confident about your care. And if you have dental insurance, it's a good time to use it. New patient exams and x-rays are often covered at 100%. Learn more at elwoodfamilydentalcare.com, where they take care of the entire family.
Yankton showing signs of life the last half inning after trailing 5-0. Entering the bottom of the third, a pair of runs score. Easton Feeser drives in Sam Goki on an RBI double, and then a passed ball brings Feeser home from third later on in the inning. That's how Yankton's got their 2 runs. They still trail by 3, and they're trying to keep it that way here for Beck Reichen on the mound into his 4th inning of work. 7 hits, 5 runs so far for Harrisburg. Put 2 runs on the board in the top of the first, 3 runs on the board in the top of the third. Quite a few runs scoring for Bolt between the 2 teams in that last half inning. 5 total runs. The 0-1 in there for another strike. A quick 0-2 count. Reichen on top here. That one high. Couldn't get him to chase up the ladder for it. This is Raessler at the plate, 0 for 1 on the day. Top of the order due up after him. Dirks on deck, Rutten in the hole. Strike 3 called. Raessler started to go around and held up in time, but it clipped the zone for strike 3. That's going to bring Dirks to the plate.
Center fielder number 5, Andrew Dirks.
Dirks 0 for his first 2 plate appearances, but big opportunity to change that here. That one's pushed foul down the third base side. Beck Reichen, interesting stat line, to say the least, for him. 3 1/3 innings pitched. He's given up 7 hits, 5 runs, all earned on 66 pitches now, but he also has 5 strikeouts. When a ball gets put in play, it's been getting down so far, but when Reichen's able to take care of business himself, he's been doing well. He's got a 1-2 count now, looking for his 6th punch out of the game, and he will get it. A swinging strike 3 from Dirks. Well, that is going to bring up a problem for Yankton so far today in Noah Rutten. He's 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. The designated hitter, both of his hits have been singles, but he's done the exact job you want your designated hitter to do. And looks like we're getting a break in the action here. Wanted to talk about something. We're checking one of the baseballs. I think Reichen didn't like. Maybe it's scuffed up a little awkwardly. Reichen, first pitch strike. And if Reichen's able to settle in and deal the way he can deal on the mound, that's a big asset for Yankton trying to come back in this one. That one misses the zone, in and out of the glove of Gavin Johnson behind the plate as well. This is a senior-heavy team for Post 12, and I know just because you graduate high school doesn't mean you're automatically done with Legion ball, depending on if you meet the age requirement, but a lot of these guys putting on the Post 12 colors for the final time this week. They don't want that last game to be today. Riken down on the count, 2-1, make it 3-1. As Rutten's been on base both times so far, he's come to the plate 2 for 2 with 2 singles. And this one down the right field line. Feeser chasing after it into foul territory. And he gloves it for out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 here on the top of the 4th goes Harrisburg. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning in a 5-2 ball game as Yankton looks to keep cutting into this deficit. We're back in 1 minute after this inning break from Avera. It's Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYN-TV.
Does your insurance agent know you by name? Do you see them at the school pickup or around town? Home and auto insurance is more than just premiums and deductibles. It's about having someone who truly understands you and your family. We take the time to get to know your life, your needs, and what matters most, so you have the right coverage when it counts. Call me, Skylar Sherman with Missouri River Associates in Yankton today for insurance you can trust from someone who's truly local.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but not sure where to start? I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. With 20 years of experience and a passion for finding the perfect match, I'll work hard for you, answer all your questions along the way, and make it stress-free. Call me at 605-664-5555, and let's get moving.
Tate Bestie will lead things off for Yankton this half inning. As Post 12 are putting 2 on the board in the bottom of the 3rd. Finds themselves down only 3 now after a scoreless top half of this inning for Harrisburg. And Bestie, 2-hopper into the glove of the shortstop over to first base in time. Bestie will lead things off with a ground out here for Post 12. That's going to bring Carter Boomsma to the plate, the 8-hitter in the lineup today.
Number 1, left fielder
Jackson Kudera steps into the on-deck circle to round out your 3-batter minimum this half inning for Yankton. Boomsma shows bunt despite nobody being on. Can't get it down. Now we've seen Boomsma be able to beat out infield singles before on bunts. He's got a lot of speed, team high 25 stolen bases. The 0-1 misses for a ball, 1-1 count. 25 stolen bases? I'm Tony Gonzalez, for anybody out there. Here's the 1-1 home. That one foul by Boomsma into the parking lot. Good thing I didn't park over there. 1-2 count now from Boomsma. Wide stance once again. And slaps at that one, but chops it foul. Boomsma, ground ball, left side of the infield. Shortstop up with it. Going to be a close play at first. Pulls the first baseman off the bag. Boomsma is safe at first base. A one-out base runner here for Yankton. And that brings Jackson Kudera to the plate with the top of the order in the form of Beck Riken in the on-deck circle.
The shortstop, number 4, Jackson Kudera.
Kudera playing shortstop today, as he usually does when Riken takes the mound. First pitch misses the zone for ball 1. Cody had smooth sailing through the first 2 innings. He steps off to throw over to first, keeps Boomsma near the bag, and Boomsma usually takes off on the first pitch, so the fact that he's still there shows that Yankton might be playing a little safer, but might make me eat my words pretty quickly as well. Another throw over to first, not in time. Cody comes set for the 1-0 home to Kudera. And Boomsma doesn't take off on the second pitch either. This might be the new record for the longest time Carter Boomsma spent at first base with nobody else on. Cody delivers the 1-1. Now Boomsma takes off for second. He slides down, and the ball gets away from everybody. He takes off for third now, and he's going to be safe at third. From first to third for Carter Boomsma. Heads up base running from him as that ball got away from everybody and went out into center field. Here's the 2-1 home to Kudera. Make it a 2-2 count. Third run of the ball game for Yankton, now just 90 feet away after the base running from Boomsma. Here's the 2-2 home. Kudera, left side of the infield, diving effort from the third baseman. No play at the plate, goes across the diamond instead. Gets the out, but it's an RBI for Jackson Kudera. Yankton within 2 now. It's 5-3 in the bottom of the fourth.
The Yankton leadoff batter is number 2.
Top of the order now up for Yankton. 2 outs, but Beck Reichen will step into the right-handed batter's box. First pitch from Cody, misses the zone. Quick 2-0 count here as both first pitches miss for balls. And Reichen slaps this one out into left field. It's looping towards the left fielder. He calls off the shortstop who is backtracking for the ball for out number 3. Another run comes home, though, for Yankton. They now trail by 2. 5-3 your score on the SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. We're back in 1 minute after this inning break from Avera. It's post-12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYN-TV.
If it's time to review the look of the signage of your business, let Mayer Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including exterior and interior signage, fleet wraps, digital signs, and much more. They also do logo creation and vehicle wraps. Their technicians arrive on site, fully equipped to get the installation done with quality workmanship. With the latest tools and technology, Mayer Signs provides high-quality installation service for any sign. Contact Mayer Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton.
FM 1021 and AM 1450. KYNT, Yankton.
Moody Motors in Niobrara has some fresh new trades to the lot. Just in is a 2016 Ford Fusion that is very nice, a 2021 Bronco Sport Badlands Edition, and a really nice 2020 Chrysler Pacifica van with only 50,000 miles on it. If you're needing a truck, check out this 2023 F350 Crew Cab Lariat Diesel or a 2022 F250 Crew Cab Lariat with a 7.3 gas engine in it. If you want a great vehicle at a great price, stop into Moody Motors in Niobrara.
Bryson Esser will lead off this half inning for Harrisburg. It's the 3-4-5 hitters due up for the Tigers. Puts Riley on deck, and Esser immediately slaps one into left field for a base hit and actually gets by Boomsma. Esser's going to take the turn at first, head to second base. It's a leadoff double for Bryson Esser as he adds to his stellar day at the plate for Harrisburg. They lead 5-3 right now, picking up their 8th hit of the ball game with that one. Esser now 3 for 3. He's scored twice in this one. That's going to be his first double of the game, so he's got 4 total bases as well. 2 singles and now a double. Here's Nick Riley now to the plate, which puts Griffin Schlopkohl in the on-deck circle, and both of these guys have been impressive today as well. Riley's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Schlopkohl's 2 for 2 with a run scored and 3 RBIs. Major catalyst for the Harrisburg offense waits in the on-deck circle. And the Tigers would love to have 2 runners on for him as Riley sends this one into right field. Backpedaling is Feezer. He'll glove it for the out. Runner tagging from second, heading to third. Throw in, cut off by Kudera to third base. Not there in time. Great hook slide over at third base by Esser. And now the 6th run of the game for the Tigers, 90 feet away. And the guy who's driven in over half of their runs so far, Griffin Schlapkohl, comes to the plate.
Second baseman number 4, Griffin Schlapkohl.
First pitch to Schlapkohl, misses the zone, or excuse me, swing and a miss. Strike one. That one can't find a home for Riken. It's a 1-1 count now to Schlapkohl. Schlapkohl right now 2 for 2, 3 RBIs, has a triple to his name. Can't get a piece there, make it a 1-2 count to him. Witwicky in the on-deck circle with Dawson Whittling in the hole. 1 down in the inning for Harrisburg. Lead runner Esser leads off a third base. Led things off with a double this half inning that advanced to third on a fly out to right field. That one not in the zone for Riken, so the 2-2 misses the zone as well, make it a 3-2 count. No action from any Yankton pitchers. Riken has thrown 80 pitches, and his 81st is a walk down the first base line for Schlapkohl. So we'll get a mound visit here. With Riken at 81 pitches, he can't pitch the rest of this tournament no matter how far Yankton goes. So most likely the coaching staff will ride him out until he's done for the day. And that seems to be what this mound visit's about. Just getting him to settle back in with runners at the corners now after that walk. Breaking the action courtesy of Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Be the wiser. Go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. They're at 808 West 23rd Street.
Shortstop number 11, Wyatt Witwicky.
Wyatt Witwicky, the shortstop. Swung on and missed at that first pitch. The 0-1 misses the zone there for a 1-1 count now from Riken. The 1-1. Make it a 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1. Fouled off by Witwicky. Count go back 2-2. Back even at 2-2. Witwicky working from pretty far back in the box. Takes that one high near the eyes for a ball. 3-2 count now. Runners on the corners here for Harrisburg. Only 1 out in the inning. Riken would love the inning-ending double play ball. Right now on a full count. Can't walk the bases loaded. This one ripped foul. This is a beautiful ballpark here in Rapid City, Fitzgerald Stadium, home of the Hard Hats. And that one plunks him in the back. Witwicky's going to get a free pass to first base. Don't know how free he feels it is, but that one hit him between the shoulder blades. Between the scapula. There you go. As looks like there's going to some motion now in the Yankton bullpen. Boston Frick running out there to warm up. Isaac Sirk going with him. Dalton Windling coming to the plate now, the catcher for Harrisburg. Bases loaded situation. Could really blow the doors open in this one for the Tigers. Could erase a couple of the runs that Yankton's been able to get back the last few innings, but pops this one foul for a 1-1 count. This one, ground ball in the infield. Kudera over to second. Kampshoff over to first. Pulls him off the bag. Mistake in the field. Another run scores for Harrisburg as well. Could have been the inning ender. But instead, Harrisburg now back up to doubling Yankton. They're 6-3. They lead. On your SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard, Landon Bachtel will step onto the first base bag. He'll courtesy run for the catcher, Windling. Here comes Madden Windling to the plate now. And a conversation between the home plate umpire here, John Whitcraft, and Beck Reichen. I think Beck Reichen didn't like the ball that he had, so he tossed it in, but Whitcraft saying he didn't signal it properly to him, so he wasn't aware of what was going on. Six-3 your score. Harrisburg back up 3. Erasing the run that Yankton just got in the bottom of the 4th, and this might cause more damage. Wendling, a line drive out to center field, but Bestie able to bring it in on a knee to end the inning. A couple runners get stranded. 1 run comes to pass. Harrisburg now leads 6-3 as we head to the bottom of the 5th here on KYNT and KYN-TV. That's scoreboard update from SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab. We're back in 1 minute after this inning break from Avera. It's Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYN-TV.
It's sandal season at Boston Shoes to Boots, and we are fully loaded on new inventory and classic favorites. From popular brands like Birkenstock, Chaco, Keen, Atrex, Dansko, Sorel, and so much more. Find the perfect fit and step into something new this season. Boston Shoes to Boots, open 6 days a week, located in the heart of downtown on Cedar Street. See you soon, shoe lovers.
When a community invests in growth, the results speak for themselves. That's the Thrive Effect. In the past year, Yankton Thrive has helped strengthen our local economy through workforce development, business support, tourism promotion, and community partnerships. Today, we proudly serve more than 475 members, support local businesses, connect employers with talent, and showcase Yankton as a place to live, work, play, and visit. Real partnerships, real progress, real results. See the impact for yourself and learn online at yanktonsd.com.
Welcome back here on KYNT, KYN-TV. Yankton trails 6-3 to Harrisburg here in an elimination game of the Class A Legion Baseball State Tournament. This was the state championship matchup last year in Class A, and this year it means one of these teams is going to go home first.
For Yankton in the 5th, third baseman number 11, Samuel Goki.
Sam Goki will get things started off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Yankton needs 1 run per inning while not allowing a run to tie this thing up. Just give you an idea of where they're at here in the bottom of the 5th. Yankton came into this year's contest as the number 3 seed in Class A. Here's the 0-1 to Goki, misses the zone for a ball. Cody on the mound for his 5th inning of work. Take a look at his numbers here so far on the night. Well, on the day. We started at 10 a.m. local time over here in Rapid City. Just afternoon, everybody back home in Yankton. This one is popped foul by Goki. There's a 1-2 count now. Cody has thrown 68 pitches today. He's given up 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 3 strikeouts, and no walks, but he has hit 2 batters as Goki grounds this one to the left side of the infield. Shortstop Witwicky across the diamond. Good stretch at first by Wendling for out number 1. Cody now threw 4 1/3 innings. Just under 70 pitches for him as his Tigers lead by 3.
Number 5, right fielder Easton Feeser.
First pitch ball to Feeser here. Easton Feeser stepping into the left-handed batter's box. Simon Kampshoff waits in the on-deck circle, the cleanup man in the lineup today. Here's the 1-0. Fieser takes that one for a ball. Make it 2-0. Six to 3 your score here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Yankton trails by 3. Here's the 2-1 after that last pitch was the first strike of the at-bat. Can't find the zone there for Cody. It's a 3-1 count now. Cody has eclipsed the 70 pitch mark today. Here's the 3-1 home. And Fieser into right field. It's a base knock. And that one's rolling all the way to the wall. A yard trimmer that goes quite a ways. Easton Fieser with a 1-out double puts him on second base. Back-to-back at-bats for Easton Fieser have found him with doubles and put him immediately into scoring position. We'll see if Simon Kampshoff can bring him home. There's a scuba celebration out at second base by Easton Fieser, popularized by Cam Ward during his time at Miami. First pitch of the at-bat misses for a ball to Kampshoff. The 1-0 in there for a strike. It's a 1-1 count now to Simon Kampshoff. With Kampshoff at the plate, Gavin Johnson's in the on-deck circle. Liam Villanueva in the hole for Yankton. Boston Frick has stopped warming up over in the Yankton bullpen. We'll see if we see him next half inning as Kampshoff fouls that one off. Frick did pitch yesterday, was one of 3 different pitchers that threw 30 or less pitches for Yankton to keep everybody as available as possible for today. One-two count to Kampshoff. Cody taking his time on this pitch. Now he'll fire home and gets him to swing through it for strike 3. Kampshoff sat down for the second time today. Got a free pass on a hit by pitch his last at-bat. Now Gavin Johnson will come to the plate.
22, Gavin Johnson.
Johnson 0 for 2 on the day. Cody taking a long time to look at Fieser at second base. Now rocks and fires to Johnson at the plate. Not in the zone on that one, so a 1-0 count to start things off. Harrisburg has 6 runs on 8 hits, 1 error credited to post 45 in this one. Yankton has 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors so far. It's your check of the SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard as Yankton trails 6-3 here in the bottom of the 5th on KYNT and KYN-TV. 2-0 count now to Gavin Johnson as that one misses the plate as well. Here's the 2-0 home. Johnson fouled off. Barehanded in the third base coaching box by head coach Drew Lawrence for Yankton Post 12. Makes the count 2-1 on Johnson. Cody once again much more deliberate this inning than he had been through the first 4. This one fouled back over everybody's head now to play by Johnson. Cody once again. Deliberate, methodical, whatever you want to call it, but definitely slowing the pace down here, trying to switch things up on Yankton. Now he'll come home with the 2-2. Swung on and missed. A punch out, but a drop third strike. Tag is applied, and that will end the 5th inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors. 1 man gets left on base. It was a double from Easton Feeser. That threat does not come to pass. Yankton trails 6-3 as we head to the top of inning number 6. This is Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYN-TV. We are back in 1 minute.
Car troubles never happen at a convenient time. Whether you find yourself with a flat tire, dead battery, breakdown, or in an accident, call Gary's Towing. They've been helping drivers in the Yankton area for over 50 years with light, medium, and heavy towing. Family owned and operated Gary's Towing is the name you can count on, day or night. Call Gary, Mike, or Mason at 605-665-4351. Gary's Towing, where experience means reliability.
Mold is something you don't want in your house.
FloorTech offers free mold inspections.
And if they find the mold, they locate the problem and fix it. FloorTech keeps your home safe and healthy.
If you're worried about mold, call FloorTech Cleaning and Restoration for a free inspection, serving Southeast South Dakota and Northeast Nebraska. If your home or floor is wet, call FloorTech.
Boston Frick on the mound for Yankton Post 12 here on KYNT and KYN-TV. His second day of work.
Shortstop to third base, number 4, Jackson Kudera. Kudera now at third. Moving from third to second base, number 8.
Multiple changes out in the field for Yankton as well. So Riken.
Pitcher batting in the cleanup spot of the order, number 9, Boston Frick.
So Boston Frick comes in to pitch. Beck Riken moves from the pitcher's mound to shortstop. Jackson Kudera moves from shortstop to third base. Sam Goki moves from third base to second base. And Simon Kampshoff is moved out of the game. Boston Frick will hit in place of Kampshoff in the 4th spot in the lineup since Yankton does not have a designated hitter today.
Leading off the Harrisburg 6th, right fielder number 17,
6-3 your score, top of the 6th, and Boston Frick's job right now is to get out of this half inning quickly as possible with no runs scored. Get the bat back in his team's hands as they trail by 3 here in the 6th inning. First pitch from Frick misses for a ball. It's a 1-0 count. Frick did pitch just yesterday against Post 320, only threw 30 pitches. That's why he can throw again today. Here's the 1-0 home in there for strike 1. It's a 1-1 count now from Boston Frick. But looking back at yesterday's game, Frick threw 1 1/3 innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. No strikeouts and no walks for him. Finds himself down on the count here after that ball. So a 2-1 count now. That one a strike from Frick. Make it 2-2. Top of the order is due up here for Harrisburg. Raessler, the 9-hitter at the plate. And Yankton's dugout demanding a check. As they thought Raessler went around, the home plate umpire finally granted it. First base umpire said no, he didn't. So 3-2 count here. And Boston Frick with the punch out. I think Raessler thought that one was a ball. He flipped the bat back to the dugout and started out down the first base line, but he is retired to start the top of the 6th inning. Back to the top of the order here for Harrisburg. This is Andrew Dirks at the plate. And the guys due up behind him have been the main source of trouble for Yankton today. All 8 of Harrisburg's hits have come from 4 different players. That's 2, 3, 4, 5 in the lineup. We'll see if Dirks can add his name to the hit column. Frick down to the count 1-0 after the first pitch ball. Battles back with a strike there. 1-1 count now to Dirks. But Rutten on deck. He's 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Esser in the hole. He's 3 for 3 with 3 runs scored. Nick Riley, who waits in the wings, he's got a hit and an RBI. And then Griffin Schlapkohl has 2 hits, 1 run, and 3 RBIs. Some dangerous hitters in the lineup for Harrisburg that have generated all of their offense so far today. Yankton will have to face all those guys at least one more time. As this one's put into right field, Dirks adds his name to the hit column, so it's now the 1 through 5 hitters who all have hits today for Harrisburg. 9th hit of the game for post 45. A 1-out base runner as they lead 6-3.
The designated hitter, number 10, Noah Rutten.
And Noah Rutten steps to the plate. Hasn't driven in a run yet today, but hasn't had an opportunity to. There hasn't been a base runner on when he's come to the plate. He's 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Takes strike 1 there. Bryson Esser in the on-deck circle. He has been a table setter today. 3 for 3 with 3 runs. This one popped up behind home plate. Johnson goes underhand to glove it for out number 2. 2 down now for Bryson Esser.
Left fielder number 15, Bryson Esser.
Six to 3 your score as Esser steps into the right-handed batter's box. Yankton trails by 3. It's the top of the 6th inning. Not a lot of opportunities left for post 12 to find their way back into this one. It's a 1-0 count to the first pitch, missed for a ball to Esser. And they're going to say that one clipped Esser. They'll give him first base. 2 runners on. Nick Riley stepping up to the batter's box now. And getting it out here is crucial, because if you put Riley on in any way, shape, or form, you're potentially looking at Griffin Schlapkohl coming to the plate with the bases loaded, and he's 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs and a triple today.
Number 2, third baseman, Nick Riley.
You'd love to see the next time number 4 comes to the plate to be leading off the top of the 7th with no runners on. It's a big at-bat here for both Harrisburg and Yankton. 2 on, 2 out, top of the 6th. Yankton down 3. First pitch misses the zone for a ball from Frick. Here comes the 1-0 home. This one into left field. Boomsma shades underneath of it and gets it for the out. Moving to his left and ending the inning. 2 runners on. They both get stranded. Still a 3-run ball game. Yankton needs to start battling back here in the bottom of the 6th. 6-3 your score. We're back in 1 minute after this inning break from Avera. It's post 12 Legion Baseball. KYNT, KYN-TV.
I'm Chris, the plant accountant here with Parker of Yankton. So let's do some math. 40 hours a week, 52 weeks a year, that's 2,080 hours. With our night shift pay differential of $2.35 an hour, that comes out to over $400 extra in your pocket every month. Nearly $5,000 extra dollars a year, just for working the same job on a different shift. Same work, same team, just more in your paycheck. Join us and let the math work in your favor. Learn more at parker.com/careers.
Parker, engineering your success.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
Bottom of inning number 6, Yankton post 12. They trail 6-3 in an elimination game here in the Class A Senior Legion Baseball State Tournament. Liam Villanueva looks to start a rally here late on. Can't get a piece of that first pitch for strike 1. Rylan Cody, he's gotten into a couple trouble spots, gave up 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, but it's been pretty smooth sailing for him on the mound for Harrisburg. That one fouled off by Villanueva there, make it a 1-1 count. Check that, 1-2. And now a 2-2 count to Villanueva as that one misses away. Two popped up by Villanueva, unplayable as it's out of the field.
Return all foul balls to the ticket booth. $1 the reward, courtesy of Veterans Plumbing.
Oh, and land on the roof above us here. Yankton is 6 outs away from their season coming to an end. And make it 5 outs as Liam Villanueva is struck out there by Rylan Cody. It's going to bring Tate Bestie, the center fielder, to the plate now. As we can take a look at Cody's numbers, I think he's still got quite a bit of wiggle room before he's at that upper limit of pitch count. And Bestie slaps this one immediately into left field, bouncing over the head of the third baseman for a base knock. And Cody does have a little bit of wiggle room to play with still. That was his 90th pitch, so he's got 15 pitches to work with before he's at his upper limit. I haven't seen any action in the Harrisburg bullpen. Carter Boomsman out of the plate with Bestie on first, a 1-out base runner. And that first pitch misses outside for a ball to Boomsma. Cody at 91 pitches now. The 1-0. Can't find a home either. 2-0 count now to Boomsma. Cody set for the 2-0. Bestie leads off of first. Boomsma takes that one high. 3-0 count. Carter Boomsma, not a guy you want to put on base. And that one misses inside. It's a 4-pitch walk to Carter Boomsma. We'll see if Harrisburg makes a call here. One of their coaches signaling a timeout, and I'll take a timeout here. Mound visit. Breaking the action courtesy of Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Be the wiser, go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. If they make a pitching change here, we'll go to break. We'll see if they take the ball from the man on the mound and Rylan Cody. And it looks like they're switching gloves. They're going to take the ball from him. We're going to go to break here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Let the new pitcher warm up. We'll tell you who he is when we come back in 90 seconds. This is Post-12 Legion Baseball. KYNT, KYN-TV, back in 90.
Introducing the all-new Glow Vitality Bar at Glow Aesthetics Med Spa. Quick, effective in-office injections and IV therapies designed to support energy, immunity, recovery, and overall wellness in minutes. From NAD+ and glutathione for cellular support and glow, to B complex boosts, hydration drips, and fast-acting nausea or pain relief. We make feeling better simple and convenient. Need a quick energy reset, recovering from travel or a long week? It's time to glow. Glow Vitality Bar at Glow Aesthetics Med Spa.
There's a moment in every real estate deal that matters more than the contract. It usually happens at a kitchen table. Maybe it's a young couple realizing they can actually afford their first home. Maybe it's a family deciding it is time to build something new. At the Move Group, that's the moment we work for. Not the commission, not the closing. The moment a person looks up and says, we can do this. That's the Move Group. So move with Mason and the Move Group.
Move with Mason.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
Cody's day is done on the mound. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 94 pitches thrown, 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 6 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Those numbers still could change slightly, considering he's responsible for the lead runner on second base. But the new man on the mound for Harrisburg will be the third baseman, Nick Riley. So you can find his stats on the season. We'll also get you the rest of the Harrisburg movement in the field momentarily. Jackson Kudera to the plate here, the 9-hitter in the lineup. Has a big opportunity to make some noise. He represents the tying run right now for Yankton in the bottom of the 6th. And he's showing bunt, pulls back in time, take ball 1. Nick Riley on the season, his pitching stats. He's thrown 18 1/3 innings, 2-2 record on the mound. Has a 4.964 ERA, batting average against of 219 with a 2.127 whip. The 1-0, Kudera showing bunt again, pulls back, but that one found the zone. Make it a 1-1 count now to Kudera. See if Kudera shows bunt again here. Riley with the 1-1. Kudera does show bunt, pops this one up, and it is foul. Goes off the netting. Kudera trying to get the bunt laid down. It hasn't been successful, but you gotta love unselfishness. Realizing the game situation, some kids will want to play hero. But Kudera just trying to do a job right now. Two strikes, the bunt off the table. So Kudera most likely going to swing away here as Riley steps off. The 1-2 count here from Nick Riley. Riley was at third base, so there was some movement in the field. We'll talk about it more after this at-bat. That one bounces away. Runners advance to second and third, so even without the bunt, runners still advance. Indirectly doing a job there by forcing a long at-bat for Jackson Kudera. Bestie and Boomsma both move. Quite a bit of movement in Harrisburg's lineup, so we'll just tell you where everybody is after this at-bat. Here's the 2-2. Taken for a ball, 3-2. Risk a walk in the bases loaded here for Nick Riley. High pressure situation, bottom of the 6th in the state tournament. Win and you survive, lose and you go home. Yankton trails 6-3, but the tying run at the plate. And Kudera takes ball 4. The tying run is on. The go-ahead run comes to the plate now in the form of Beck Reichen. Here's where everybody, I'm just going to go over where everybody is. There's too much movement for Harrisburg. Esser is now in left. Dirks in center. Raisler in right. Schlapkohl at third. Witwicky stays at short. Cody moves to second base. Windling stays at first. Well, Madden Windling stays at first. Dawson Windling stays behind the plate. Beck Reichen, the senior. Big opportunity, bottom of the 6th. Down 3 with the bases loaded and 1 out. Every Yankton player up on the wall right now. Pitch misses low. Ball 1. The 1-0 misses the zone, ball 2. And we're going to get a mound visit here for Harrisburg. Most likely just a quick visit, wants to have a conversation with the pitcher and the catcher. We'll keep it right here in a big moment. Yankton trails 6-3, but the bases are loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. At one point in this one, Yankton was down 5-0. And it looked like we were going to get a retread of yesterday's game with Rapid City post 320. That has not been the case, no matter what the outcome is. As Beck Reichen taking some practice swings as they wait for the field to clear. This was last year's state championship matchup. This year, it's the first elimination game of the year. It's a 2-0 count to Beck Reichen. The 2-0 in there. Clipped the zone for a strike. Reichen thought that one was low. He's got to settle back in. Riley has worked the count to 2-1 now. It's his 8th pitch since coming in relief of Rylan Cody. Here's the 2-1. Low and away, ball 3. Reichen right now represents the go-ahead run. Big breath from Riley as he steps back on the rubber. The 3-1. Ball 4, and it gets away. Booz was going to take the turn at third, but he'll stay near the bag. Bestie comes across to score. It's an RBI walk for Beck Reichen. The go-ahead run on first base. Sam Goki steps up to the plate. 6-4, your new score. Yankton now down by 2.
The second baseman, number 11, Samuel Goki.
Sam Goki, team leader in most major batting categories this season for Yankton. He was a back-to-back Class A high school player of the year. He takes strike 1 there from Riley. Bases loaded, 0-1 count, 6-4. Yankton trails by 2. The tying run in scoring position for Yankton. But a good bounce back here from Riley. Back-to-back strikes. Make it an 0-2 count on Goki. Easton Fieser waits in the on-deck circle. Will he get a chance with runners on? The 0-2 gets away from the catcher. Boomsma thought about it, but he'll hold up at third. Goki now steps back into the batter's box. Been talking about the pressure on Riley. It's a lot of pressure on Goki as well. Who will be the diamond their team needs? The 1-2. Goki chops it in the infield. High bouncer, no double play opportunity. And the ball gets past the first baseman. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. We're tied at 6 in the bottom of the 6th here on KYNT. Jackson Kudera, the heads-up base running, saw the ball get away. He flies around third and comes home. Sam Goki put the ball in play, make a play, and the go-ahead run moves to third base as well. 6-6, bottom of inning number 6. Easton Fieser with a chance to put him up here in Rapid.
Number 5, Easton Fieser.
First pitch inside for a ball to the lefty Fieser. Runners at the corners. Fieser underneath this one, out to right field. Might be deep enough to put him up by 1. Caught in right, tagging from third, heading home. Here comes Beck Reichen. Yankton takes the lead. 7-6, an RBI sac fly for Easton Feeser. And every player with post 12 on their chest comes out to greet him, doing the job that was needed. 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th, Yankton on top, and now they, from the brink of elimination, are 3 outs away from moving on to Thursday. Winner of this game will play the loser between Brookings and Rapid City Post 22 tonight in the 7 p.m. game. That one scheduled for a 4 p.m. Mountain Time first pitch. 1-0 count now as that first one misses for a ball. This is Boston Frick hitting here. He came in to pitch in the top of the 5th for Yankton. He's worked a 2-0 count now. Runner in scoring position in the form of Sam Goki as well. Yankton can increase their lead if Frick's able to find a gap. For the first time all tournament, Yankton is on top of a ball game. Took longer than they would have liked, but they're happy it's happened now. The 2-0. High, gets away from the catcher. Goki scoots to third. Looks like Tate Bestie was warming up over in the bullpen as well. We'll see if he makes an appearance on the mound. Has served as a closer quite often for Yankton. Here's the 3-0 to Frick, most likely taken all the way. Riley fires home in there for strike 1. Three-1 count here. In there for strike 2. After being down 3-0, Nick Riley's worked it back to a full count. 2 down in the inning. 1 strike away from getting out of things, but 4 score in the bottom of the 6th so far for Yankton. Riley fires home the payoff pitch, and it pays off for Harrisburg, but damage done. From the brink of elimination to now up by 1, Yankton 3 outs away from moving on and staying alive in the Class A state tournament. We'll see if Harrisburg can respond when we come back in 60 seconds. This inning break courtesy of Avera here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
At Vision Care Associates, we're always improving our technology for the health of your eyes. With Optimap dilation-free exams, you get a comprehensive view of your retina without the need for dilation eye drops. It's quick, easy, and best of all, it keeps your day interruption-free. Optimap captures a detailed image of your eye, helping to detect any problems. No blurriness, no discomfort, just clear, precise results. Book your Optimap exam now.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Your days are busy. Drop-offs, meetings, practice, and then, somehow, make a healthy dinner. Skip the grocery run and let Hy-Vee help. With Hy-Vee online shopping, you can order your groceries in minutes, choose pickup or delivery, and get back to what matters most. Fresh groceries, great deals, and one less thing on your to-do list. Download the Hy-Vee app or shop online at Hy-Vee.com today. Hy-Vee, making lives easier, healthier, and happier.
There is a change made for Yankton, but it is not on the mound. It's out in the field. Brennan Gilmore comes in to play right field. Easton Feeser moves from right to first base. Liam Villanueva exits the game. Gilmore will hit for Villanueva if it comes back to it. But Yankton 3 outs away from completing an epic comeback here to start the second day of the Class A Legion Baseball State Tournament. Good news for Harrisburg is the guy at the plate right now is the guy who's, well, caused the most issues today for Yankton.
The seventh, the third baseman, number 4, Griffin Schlapkohl.
It's Griffin Schlapkohl at the plate. His stats on the day: he's 2 for 2. 2 for 2 with a walk. He's got a run scored, and he's driven in 3 more. Directly responsible for over half of Harrisburg's offensive production. They'd love him to produce another one. Chopped left side of the infield. Kudera on the 2-hopper across the diamond. High throw, but a great stretch from Feeser. No, they said he was off the bag. No, he... I don't... They say Feeser lifted off the bag, and Drew Lawrence upset. And a huge moment where there puts the tying run on first base. I thought Feeser kept the foot down, but they rule safe. And Yankton's dugout upset by that call, but they can't change it now. You can't cry over spilled milk.
The throwing air brings up the shortstop, number 11, Wyatt Witwicky.
Witwicky goes to lay down a bunt, pops it up, foul ball. Schlapkohl, the tying run, just trying to move it to tie this game, keep them alive, potentially force extras. Harrisburg is down to their final 3 outs, a position that I don't think that they thought they were going to be in after going up 5-0 in the top of the third. Witwicky lays it down left side of the infield. Kudera over to first base. This one in time for out number 1. Runner does advance to second, so Witwicky does his job. Tying run in scoring position for Harrisburg. 7-6 your score. Yankton leads by 1.
Catcher number 3, Dalton Windling.
Here comes Dalton Windling, the catcher. Does have an RBI in this one. He takes strike 1 here from Boston Frick. Here's the 0-1, bounces in front of the plate. Make it a 1-1 count from Frick. Boston Frick trying to send Yankton on to Thursday. Left side of the infield, diving play by Jackson Kudera. Bobbled the ball, diving effort at third base. He tagged him out. Jackson Kudera with an amazing play at third base. Diving effort to stop it from going into left field, and then dove back at the runner heading to third. They get the lead runner. 2 outs, Yankton 1 away from staying alive.
Fielder's choice for Windling brings up the first baseman.
If you watch the Yankton High School basketball season, you know already. But Jackson Kudera has a knack for making plays in big moments. That's the biggest of his baseball career so far for the kid who's about to start his junior year.
First baseman number 8, Madden Windling.
Madden Windling. Potentially last chance saloon for Harrisburg. Yankton leads 7-6, 2 outs. In the top of the 7th, first pitch strike from Boston Frick. Potentially from the outhouse to the penthouse for Yankton. That one doesn't find a home. It's a 1-1 count now. Make it a 1-2 count. Frick and the Bucks 1 strike away from winning this one. Yankton post 12. The 1-2. Outside for a ball. Count goes 2-2. Boston Frick looking to slam the door in the top of the 7th. The 2-2. Yankton's dugout thought that one hit the zone, but the count goes full. No more holding the runner at first. Full count, 2 outs. That runner is going to be in motion no matter what. Frick fires home, chopped. It hit off the plate. It's a foul ball. We'll have to do it again. Boston Frick and Dawson Wendling, both of them in high pressure situations right now for their respective teams. Check that, Madden Wendling at the plate. The payoff pitch misses the zone for Boston Frick. That moves the runner into scoring position as well. The tying run at second base.
Right fielder number 17, Jackson Raisler.
Jackson Raisler comes to the plate now with the tying run in scoring position at second base. First pitch to him from Boston Frick. Raisler sends it into left field. It's going to be scooped up by Boomsma. They hold the lead runner at third. Bases loaded for Harrisburg. Leadoff man Andrew Dirks now comes to the plate, the center fielder for Harrisburg. Rutting into the on-deck circle. And before that base knock there for Raisler, the 1 through 5 hitters in this lineup had every hit for Harrisburg. Post 45 has 6 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. Yankton has 7 runs on 8 hits, 1 error as a team. Bases loaded. Frick's had the ice in his veins late in games multiple times this season. He's been the go-to reliever for the Legion year. He leads the team in saves. First pitch to Dirks in there for strike 1. Frick comes set for the 0-1 home. Dirks pops this one up. Boomsma, Riken, everybody getting underneath of it. Boomsma calls him off. The Frick strands, the bases loaded. Comeback complete. Yankton stays alive in the Legion State Tournament. Harrisburg put up quite a fight. A heck of a season for Post 45. Unfortunately comes to an end here on day 2. Yankton will play tomorrow afternoon, 4 p.m. Mountain, so 5 p.m. Central, back in Yankton. Their opponent will wait and see. It'll either be Rapid City Post 22 or Brookings Post 74. What a comeback for Yankton. 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning to snatch it at the death. We're going to go to break here on KYNT and KYN TV. We'll come back in a few minutes and we'll have your post-game report courtesy of Mason Strom and the Move Group. You buying or selling, move with Mason and the Move Group. Yankton wins 7-6 here in the Legion State Tournament.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, your utilities being shut off or non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
A local business owner came into the UPS store with a large shipment of products for his online store. While they packed everything securely, he asked if they could also handle the international shipping. The answer? Of course they can. For over 9 years, the UPS store in Yankton has been helping business owners with both their printing and shipping needs. Whether you're sending a package across town or across the globe, they've got you covered. So stop by the UPS store in Yankton and ask about them about their shipping services or current print specials.
When the community needs support, Mesaba shows up. Whether it's local schools, youth activities, community events, or organizations making a difference, we're proud to invest in the places and people that make this region strong. That same commitment extends to our employees. At Mesaba, you're not just joining a company, you're joining a team that cares about where we live, work, and raise our families. Built on community, powered by people. Apply today at mesabainc.com/careers.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
When pain or injury slows you down, waiting isn't an option. That's why Yankton Medical Clinic Orthopedic Walk-In Care is available Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, right here in Yankton. No appointment is needed. Just walk in and you will be seen. It's faster access to the expert care that you deserve from doctors who live and invest in this community. We're not just your doctors, we're your neighbors. I'm Dr. Brent Adams, orthopedic surgeon with the Yankton Medical Clinic. I'm proud to call Yankton home. We're your orthopedic team and we're here for you.
FM 1021 and AM 1450, KYNT, Yankton.
As a business owner, you want a bank that understands where you want to take your business and how to enhance your ability to take it there. FNBO Free Business Checking offers that flexibility and convenience so you can manage and grow your business. Unlimited transactions, free online banking and bill pay, mobile deposits and alerts, and no minimum balance, no maintenance fees, and no returned items fees. FNBO Free Business Checking, simplicity and essential solutions for businesses big and small. Member FDIC.
Whether you're getting close to retirement or already there, the goal isn't just a plan. It's helping you feel more informed and organized across your financial life. I'm Adam Walter with North Rock. At North Rock, we take a personal office approach, helping coordinate investment strategy, tax planning, insurance, and estate consideration. It's not just about managing money. It's about helping you make decisions across everything that matters. If you're looking for a more connected, relationship-driven approach to your finances, let's start a conversation. Search Adam Walter with North Rock or visit northrockvantage.com.
North Rock Partners, LLC is an investment advisor registered with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Registration does not apply a certain level of skill or training.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
In nearly every family's lineage, there's a tie to agriculture. It's a legacy reflected in how we raise our kids, help our neighbors, and respect what we have. Farmers Union Insurance was built on that legacy. And while our roots are in agriculture, our protection has grown to include home, auto, business, health, and life. Protect your legacy. Farmers Union Insurance.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Time for your post-game report, courtesy of Mason Schramm and the Move Group. Are you buying or selling? Move with Mason and the Move Group, and we get things rolling with your post-game coach interview. It's courtesy of Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Contact your local State Farm Insurance agent, Rhonda Westland, to ensure you have the best coverage at the best price for your home, auto, or life insurance. Head coach Drew Lawrence, quite a comeback for you guys. 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning to go from down 3 to up 1, and then you strand the bases loaded in the top of the 7th to seal the deal. Got to be a little bit of a high blood pressure kind of game for coaching staff down there in the dugout. But what really changed for you guys that led to that comeback?
I don't know. We had a tough start. We had a couple plays we probably should have made, right? And then we ended up giving a couple runs, and then things creep into your mind as a player, like, oh crap, here we go again, right? And so I think our coaching staff, our assistant coaches, did a good job of keeping these guys in the game and locked in. And then at that point, it was just, okay, chip away. We got to find a way. We got to put up a 0. Beck settled in really well after that first inning and competed. And Harrisburg did a good job with their at-bats. And then we ended up getting some runs there, like you said. So we got into a position where we were down 3. That's at least within range, right? We're in range. We can be able to do something. And then a big bottom in the 6th inning that was huge for us. So I'm proud of the guys. You know, we almost needed that type of win to get us kind of kicked back into this tournament, and I think we're there now.
Looking at your key performers today, Easton Fieser had a heck of a game, multiple extra base hits for him, driving in big runs when needed, including a sac fly RBI there in the bottom of the 6th. I thought he had one of his best games as of late, but that's, you know, kind of par for the course for Easton as well.
Yeah, Easton did a really good job when we needed him. We didn't have any runs. He got a double down the third baseline to get us on the board. Let off another inning with a double, got a run. And then obviously, you know, with that spot, it's good to have Fieser with the bases loaded to come up and get that sac fly to get us to go in to take the lead. So he did a good job. We had a lot of guys that had some really good at-bats throughout the game. It'd be hard to list them all because I thought we competed at the plate really well.
Looking at it, you only used 2 arms today. Obviously, Beck Reichen, he won't be able to throw again for the rest of this tournament, but he, as you mentioned, after he settled in, pitched really well, and Boston Frick able to come in and really shut things down. Got into that bit of trouble in the 7th, but worked out of it really well.
Yeah, 7th was interesting, right? So, you know, I don't have Fieser off the base there, so there's an out. So then you have to deal with some adversity, right? Because he called him safe. So, you know, it's part of state tournaments and any state tournaments or any postseason and anything. Something's not going to go your way, so how are you going to deal with it? They get the guy at third, we get him out. Jackson Kudrow made an unbelievable play on that. If he doesn't make that play, we're probably still playing right now. Backhanded it, noticed the guy was running to third, dove and got him out. That was one of the biggest plays of the game, and then obviously Boston closing the door there with that fly ball at the end. It's not as fun for coaches, but I bet the fans' high blood pressure, as well as the coaches, was up a little bit.
It was fun to call in the booth, especially there at the end with all the back and forth between your guys' teams tonight. And you know, I don't know who your opponent will be tomorrow just yet. Rapid City Post 22 or Brookings Post 74, depending on the outcome of their game at 7 p.m. tonight. So, what's the rest of your day look like today, and how do you prepare for tomorrow?
You know, we got to feed the boys. I'm sure we'll come back and watch. You know, with us not playing until 4 tomorrow, it's kind of nice. So we don't have to worry about getting up early like we did today. We can relax a little bit and get ready for the next game. So, you know, we're just the theme last year after we lost game 1 was let's just play another day. Like, boys, let's stay together for one more day. And that turned into the theme this year after the first game. So right now we're just happy to be here with the guys for one more day, and we're going to try and make it another day after that, and we'll go on from there.
Just keep competing for tomorrow is a good mindset and a good mantra, Coach. You guys played well tonight, fought hard, and should have well today. I don't think it's just past noon here in Rapid City, but you know, played hard today and should be a great game tomorrow no matter who you come up against. Congratulations on a big win again.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
It's head coach Drew Lawrence, the Yankton Post 12 here on KYNT and KYN TV. We're going to go back to break, come back in a few minutes, and wrap things up from Rapid.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury,
check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet.
From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, right here in Yankton, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Rhonda and her team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Rhonda Westland, it's easy to switch and save. Just give her a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Feeling drained isn't always about sleep or motivation. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. When your body is stiff, tense, or moving poorly, everyday tasks can take more effort than they should. When spinal joints aren't moving well, other areas often compensate. Regular chiropractic care helps improve mobility and reduce tension patterns that keep your body on high alert. Start feeling better with a call to First Chiropractic Centers with offices in Yankton, Hardington, Tyndall, and Wagner, inspiring and empowering others to healthier living.
When it comes to Medicare, you deserve local, personal help, not a call center. I'm Jen Great with Missouri River Associates, right here in your community. I'll sit down with you, answer your questions, and help you find the coverage that fits your life. Call 665-665 888-886-8885 to schedule your free consultation. Missouri River Associates, your hometown Medicare resource.
There's a moment in every real estate deal that matters more than the contract. It usually happens at a kitchen table. Maybe it's a young couple realizing they can actually afford their first home. Maybe it's a family deciding it is time to build something new. At the Move Group, that's the moment we work for. Not the commission, not the closing. The moment a person looks up and says, "We can do this." That's the Move Group. People before transactions. Visit themovegroup.com.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
Does anyone in your family have macular degeneration? At Vision Care Associates, we are dedicated to delivering the highest standard of eye care, utilizing the latest medical advancements to protect and improve your vision. That's why we offer ZX Pro, a new technology that measures the risk for macular degeneration. ZX Pro is a test used to assess macular health before signs of macular degeneration even begin. Be proactive and schedule an appointment.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
From sprains to fractures, getting the right care quickly makes all the difference. That's why we offer Yankton Medical Clinic orthopedic walk-in care, weekdays from 8 to 5. Walk in and be seen, no appointment needed. It's expert care, faster access, and a team that's part of your community. Because here, you're more than a patient, you're our neighbor. I'm Dr. Benjamin Lancaster, orthopedic surgeon with Yankton Medical Clinic. I'm proud to call Yankton home. We're your orthopedic team, and we're here for you.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's your post-game report from Mason Traum and the Move Group. You buying or selling, move with Mason and the Move Group. Your post-game stat recap to get things rolling. Courtesy of Mayor Signs. Contact them. They're on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. Consider the possibilities today with Mayor Signs. As we get to look at a comeback victory for Yankton Post 12. 7-6 your final score. Your final stats. We'll start with the numbers for the team that has been eliminated on the scoreboard in Harrisburg. Their 7-6 loss here. Dirks went 1 for 5 on the day. Rutten went 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Esser 3 for 3 with 3 runs. Riley went 1 for 4 with an RBI. And Schlapkohl went 2 for 3 with 3 runs driven in and a run scored. Raisler also had a hit in this one. Ryland Cody got the start on the mound, pitched 5 1/3 innings, gave up 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 6 strikeouts to 1 walk. Nick Riley came in, pitched 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 2 runs, both earned, 1 strikeout, 2 walks. He was credited with the loss as well. As for Yankton Post 12, starting on the batting end of things, Beck Reichen goes 1 for 3 with a run and an RBI and a walk. Sam Goki goes 2 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI. Easton Fieser goes 2 for 3 with a run and 2 RBIs. Tate Bestie goes 1 for 2 with a run scored. Carter Boomsma goes 1 for 2 with a walk and 2 runs. Jackson Kudera goes 1 for 2 with a run, an RBI, and a walk. As for the pitching stats, Beck Reichen pitched the first 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, 6 runs, all earned, 6 strikeouts to 2 walks. Boston Frick came in the final 2 innings, credited with the win on the mound, gave up 2 hits and no runs, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. It's your stat recap courtesy of Mayor Signs. Your players of the game, starting offensively from High V, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Easton Fieser hit the ball really well today and drove in what ended up being the winning run on a sac fly to right field. 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. He'll be your offensive player of the game. Defensive player of the game from Olson's Pest Technicians, your residential and commercial pest control solution. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. Jackson Kudera for that play alone at third base, which, as Coach Lawrence said in our post-game interview, he believes if that play did not happen, we'd still potentially be playing baseball right now, and who knows what the outcome would have been without that big play. So he's your defensive player of the game, courtesy of Olson's Pest Technicians. Your hustler of the game from H&H Roofing. H&H Roofing has got you covered. stolen base in this one for Carter Booms with a lone steal of the game. So that's going to be our hustler today. Also had to do a little moving in left field to secure that final out for Yankton. Your schedule preview now from Parker Hannafin of Yankton. Look ahead to a brighter future with a new career at Parker of Yankton. All benefits begin day one. Learn more at parker.com. Well, Yankton will play 4 p.m. Mountain Time tomorrow afternoon, 5 p.m. Central back home in Yankton, 4:30 p.m. pregame, KYNT and KYN-TV for everybody watching back on the east side of the state. I'll be here for that. It's either Brookings or Rapid City Post 22. I believe whichever team loses their matchup tonight at 7 p.m. Mountain Time will play Yankton tomorrow in an elimination game. It's been a lot of fun to be out here. I'm glad we get to stay for at least another day. And that seems to be the goal for head coach Drew Lawrence and his squad as well. Let's keep playing for tomorrow here in Rapid City. Big thank you to Daniel Dykstra running things back at KYNT Studios. And of course, thank you to our sponsors and you, the listener. Without you, this broadcast is not possible. Yankton scores 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning to come back and win 7-6 here at the Class A Legion Baseball State Tournament. Until tomorrow afternoon from Rapid City, stay safe, be good people. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. We'll talk at you later as Yankton advances to Thursday at the state tournament.